Hello, guys, and welcome back to the FSF Podcast. I am Tim. I am your host. Our guest today in the Nerdatorium is Kevin McNally, a longtime actor and voice actor that you may know best as Gibbs for the Pirates of the Caribbean. Now, I'm going to ignore the fact that he's got a Chicago Bears hoodie on. That's completely okay. Big Detroit Lions fan here. You stole my offensive coordinator, but, that's all good. Actually, it's been kind of fun to watch the Bears progress this season, so... But we're not here to talk about football, although we could. But today we're going to talk about the Wingfeather Saga, an adorable little animation that is Angel Guild certified. I guess, Kevin, to start off, I guess what I'm interested in most with this little animation project is what drew you to the project. Was it the cast? Was it because it's got an outstanding cast? The writing's very good. The animation style is adorable. What was it about this that said, hey, I want to be part of this?
Well, it was about 2020. I bought myself a lot of recording equipment because I hadn't done a lot of voice work. I'd done some adverts and some stuff. And I thought, I had in my mind, I really wanted to do something more long-term. And so when the guys came to me and sent me the script, I went, well, good on you. You're trying to get this done yourself. And I would love to play this character. And people have adored it. And as always, it's the character that draws you to it. And now here we are with season 3 coming out and in the middle of recording season 4. So I think I made the right choice.
I would say you have. It's a fun little show to watch.
Yeah.
I liked the juxtaposition of the personalities and especially with some of the children characters about how one's
they're
anxious.
brilliant. Those kids, yeah,
they're fantastic.
Yeah.
One's anxious and one's gung ho, and it's just a lot of fun to watch.
Yeah.
Now you mentioned your role, which of course is Podo. Now I always say that there's a little bit of each person. Having talked with voice actors over the years. I've always found that there's a little bit of each person in the character that they're portraying because it has to be real to them. So in the character of Podo, what part of his personality rather did you feel allowed you to personalize it and make it your own?
Well, love of family and the fact that I had some experience with piracy. So it seemed to all come together quite well. Just a little. Just
a smidge, perhaps.
Yeah. But it was really that it was the family. I have a daughter. I don't have grandchildren, so it was lovely to sort of experiment with, what sort of umbrella I wanted to put over my grandchildren. How I want to protect them in this fantasy world that we're in this dangerous fantasy world. And a lot of that's going to come out. A lot of his past is going to come out in series 3. And we're in the middle of recording series 4. And there's going to be even more of that stuff. So I like a story as much as anyone else. And if I like the story, I want to be part of it.
You know what? That's a very, very fair answer. So let's talk about the story and how you go through your project selection, because I think that for me, this is also an interesting part of what people choose to do and what they choose to be part of. Now, did the fact that it's Angel Guild approved have anything to do with your process of selection, or, because that is something that is very family friendly, because you just mentioned how much family means to you.
No, I didn't know anything about them until I went to Nashville for the launch. I don't choose things because of what they're related to. I choose them because of the story. So I've met some very lovely people at Angel, and very nice, very supportive, and the fact that they can get stuff done.
That's fair.
Mm-hmm.
That's fair. Okay. So, as you said that you're getting ready to start recording with season 4, I've watched most of season 3 because the links that I were sent, the first season was in Portuguese, so there was no chance of me understanding that one.
Yeah, did you like my Portuguese? Was it good?
You know what, it was probably as good as anybody else's. So, uh, considering that I know about this much of Portuguese, uh,
That's about that much more than me.
well, yeah, I assumed that with the level of piracy that you've been in with in the past, that maybe some of that Portuguese had rubbed off on you.
Oh, maybe it had. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well enough. The fact that it was a pirate um, made me a bit resistant to the idea. But when I found out that it was much more about family and he happened to have been a pirate, really made me want to do it. And in series 3, as you'll see, and certainly in series 4, which we're halfway through recording, I love the fact that we're learning more about Podo's past and
Yeah.
why he is the person he is. And that's what you want in a character. You want development. You don't want to just be one-dimensional, one thing. You want to, as things go on, you want to progress and find out more about that person.
Oh, absolutely. And I think that's one of the things we see. I think one of the things that jumped out about me, about Podo right away, is as he's interacting with his family, is the warmth that you give him. There's a
Yeah,
warmth to him.
yeah, absolutely. And it's so lovely to be able to be one day recording him being supportive of his family and the next day him fighting with a monster. It's just great. I just love that juxtaposition of the different elements that characters have, because so often you can just play one-dimensional characters. I'm too old now to be bothered. I just go, no, I'm not playing a one-dimensional character anymore. I want something
Fair.
interesting to do. Mm.
Well, hey, you got to be a pirate this time without without having to have the big mutton chops.
Yeah, I
I
can have
mean,
a shave every morning. It's great. I should have done it today.
well, you look great. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I could recommend you have one too, kiddo.
Actually, I did this because I hate shaving. I absolutely
Oh, me too.
detest it.
Me too. I
Um, so
love hate it.
it's a combination of minor laziness
Yes.
and then also I hate the ingrown hairs. I get those quite
Well, that's
often.
true.
So
But I gotta tell you, on the last pirate film, the 5th one, I came straight out of the theater and I had to have those little devils stuck on my face. And I never want that to happen again. That's why I always grew my hair out and grew my beard out, and it was great. And we'd always have a great first day where me and my stuntman would shave each other. We'd both grown a beard. We'd shave at the mutton chops. It was great fun.
love it. All right, so Kevin, I want to ask you a question that I ask on my normal show.
Yeah,
Because this is a truncated version of the show.
yeah.
But I call this question suggestion time because I'm always interested in what people do and what makes them who they are. And this is one of those questions that kind of helps me. So this is suggestion time. Kevin McNally, what are you reading or listening to that you think everybody else should be paying attention to?
Well, it's funny you should ask me that because I when lockdown happened, I watched so many old films and so much and read so many books. I haven't got back into the habit again,
Okay.
which is interesting because my time is filled up reading scripts and watching some old films. But what I will be watching tomorrow for the 10th time is my favorite movie,
Okay.
2001: A Space Odyssey.
Oh, that's a brilliant film.
It is a great film. And if anybody wants to read something almost as good as that, they should buy my science fiction novel, Sons of Soul, because I am absolutely obsessed with that classic era of sci-fi writing. So anything I do watch will be sci-fi, if anything. And anything I do read will be sci-fi. I just love it.
That's fantastic. Okay. I learned something today. Honestly did not know you were an author.
No, I've only written the one book. I haven't had time to write the 2 sequels yet, but hopefully I'll break a leg or something, and I'll have to sit down and write me sequel.
Well, I hope you don't have to break a leg to get to it, but I mean, hey, you're one novel ahead of me.
Working.
Well, so there you go.
Hmm.
All right. Well, so according to what I find, you can find the Wingfeather Saga streaming on Angel.com or Amazon Prime right now.
Yes.
Of course, with Amazon, it's for rent. But yeah, there's 3 seasons currently, as Kevin says. They're filming a 4th. I'll be excited to sit down and watch that. Kevin, thank you for your time today. This has been a lovely, quick little chat.
Tim, thank you. It was nice to talk to you.
Absolutely. And so, guys, if you haven't followed the FSF podcast already, this is a great time for you to do so. And go check out Kevin McNally on the Wingfeather Saga, again, at angel.com or on Amazon Prime. And thank you, Kevin, for joining us today for this brief little chat. And may the force be with you. Yes, exactly. And may the force be with you as you continue to live long and prosper. Goodbye.
Thank you.
Copyright 2025 FSF Podcast. Reference to any specific product or entity mentioned on this podcast does not constitute an endorsement or recommendation by FSF Podcast. The views expressed by guests are their own, and their appearance on the program does not imply an endorsement of them or any entity they represent. If you have any questions about this disclaimer, please contact us via email at info@fsfpodcast.com.